But
Now, I remember you sharing with me a story that your friend had shared with you recently about the year that you lived with your dad. And I just am amazed at your outlook. So I'll let you share the story.
yeah, he wasn't really taking care of us. We lived there.
Yeah.
We ate out of cans. We ate canned food. He'd tell us what cans we could open and eat from. But he wasn't really taking care of us other than that, except for that we had a house and cans of food.
Sure.
He paid the bills. So there was always heat and water and things like that. But other than that, that was about it. So like no real guidance or supervision or direction. And my friend reminded me that in my 5th grade year that I wore the same pair of shorts for the whole year. And I had forgotten that was the case, but I do recall that that was the case. And I just had to laugh about it because I was like, yeah, that did happen. And it just goes to show, you can put things behind you and not let it, cause you a problem down the line.
And that's what I love about all of this. And you just mentioned it now. You laughed about it. I mean, that's very traumatic for a child, especially when you're not getting the care that you need when you're unable to do it for yourself. And so many times other people in those situations could have become so bitter or so angry. And you can see this happy glow in your face. And it's because of you've chosen to just believe the positive. I just think that's amazing. That's great.
Those things weren't not the most important to me growing up. In terms of like material things or what we had. Like we had more fun spending time with our friends and like riding our bikes and all those other type of things. That it just wasn't real important to me that it probably would have affected a different child more.
Yeah.
Some children, are different from other children. And in that one particular area, I was okay with it.
Yeah.
I was okay with it. And, but it did motivate me to start working from a young age and try and start saving money and be able to buy things for myself and to be able to, buy my school clothes and pay the sports fees to be involved in sports. And, I had done sports from like 6th grade to my senior year. And I think my dad came to 1 game the whole time and my mom maybe 2. So there's a lot of years, a lot of practices of figuring out logistics and rides and fees and, the whole 9 yards. It's a lot for a kid
to do.
But
yes.
Where there's a will, there's a way. And I wanted to do it. And my parents could help me more, I think, but that wasn't where their mind was at the time. Like I said, they had a hard enough time taking care of themselves, I think. And so I made it happen, and I got a lot of help from the community. My friends' parents would give me rides, or my friends would give me rides, or, we'd figure it out, and, it worked out.
Yeah.
It definitely worked out.
So, but you didn't allow the bitterness to set in either. So when you're riding with a friend who has a different home life, it could be very easy to sit in that situation and be bitter and why God can't I have that? But then you're just tenacity to figure it out and to do better for yourself, I think it speaks volumes here.
Yeah, I did want to have a home where like my mom and my dad were there and they're cooking and I'm doing my homework, and like like a warm home.
Yes.
And really it was more of no one was really there usually, and I would go hang out at my friends' houses, a lot. I spent a lot of time with my friends and at their houses where they kind of had more of that atmosphere. And so I still got like to be in the environment I wanted to be.
Yeah.
It's just a little different than I was hoping for. But I knew I was going to do something different than my parents, make some different choices and wind up in a different situation.
That's amazing.
For sure.